a new band. Brought to you by NZ On Air. Active Live! Yeah.
Kia ora and welcome to the Radioactive Live Room. My name is Amy and I'm joined here today by French for Rabbits. I'm so excited to have you guys in here. Now, Brooke, you've been in here on your own before, but this is the first time that we've got an almost whole ensemble in this room with us.
Yeah.
Super exciting. Who is here in the room? Would you mind just introducing your wonderful band?
I will interview my band for you. Over here we have, well, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Ben. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
And we have...
Hello, my name is Penelope.
And over here, without a microphone, at his own request, is John Fitzgerald.
Beautiful. And we are, of course, video recording this as we always do. So this video will be up on our Facebook page, radioactive.fm, later this afternoon if you want to catch these beautiful people with your own eyes. I would love if we could just kick off straight away with a song.
That sounds great.
What have you got up first for us?
We're going to play our sleepiest song to kind of so everyone can zone out for a moment. It's called Seafarer. Yeah, it's from our last record. No, maybe the record before that. Seek tonight beneath the waves, amongst the seaweed and the broken boats, for sailors' bones. We'll collect them up and take them home to rest them in a sandy grave, to stand in silence beneath the seagulls preaching sermons from the sky. Goodbye, seafarer, travel now beyond the breaking waves, a glimpse beyond these salty eyes, and homesick hearts will take us yonder on a stand on the pier with spindly legs, throwing spools of fishing line, dreaming of a feast tonight, a feast for two and spirits who don't need the nourishment like we do. Goodbye, seafarer, travel now beyond the breaking waves, a glimpse beyond these salty eyes, and homesick hearts will take us yonder on a southerly breeze.
stunning. We've got French for Rabbits here in the active live room. You're so right. I just feel so mellowed out right now. So zen, so peaceful, that song. Now, you've been pretty busy over the last little while. I want to talk about your single that's just come out today.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So that's
Cheers.
called The Dark Arts. And what is this song about?
Well, it's the first song we wrote, kind of, that I was like, oh, maybe that will be on a new record. And it's essentially about hoarding. Well, not that I'm a hoarder, but, you know, it's like when you keep stuff because you're, like, attached to it sentimentally, essentially, and you feel like you're being mean if you were throwing it out or
Right.
something like that.
Oh, fascinating.
So that's what it's about. It's kind of a very dusty sort of
Is it quite
song.
nostalgic for you then, quite personal in particular?
I guess I was just really thinking about that strange thing we do where we keep stuff. I was probably like going through all my things because I was moving, and I was like, why do I have this like old hard drive that's broken, or like, you know?
All the funny wee things, yeah.
Yeah.
Where does the name Dark Arts come from?
Well, the line. Well, we're going to sing it next actually, so it's good timing. But the line is the dark arts of preservation. So it's like, yeah, that strange thing that we do. I mean, it's definitely not a Harry Potter reference, but I have read all of the books, so like.
It's fine if it is,
So
but
maybe
it's not.
maybe inadvertently I got influenced.
For sure. And you've got a music video coming out for it shortly as well.
Yeah.
Who are you working with on that?
Well, Penelope and Ted Whitaker, who we actually worked with on a video called The Weight of Melted Snow. And basically I just saw that there's this church for sale in Brooklyn, just up the road from my house. And it's like this 1960s wooden triangular shaped building, and I really liked the look of it. And the only other idea was I wanted it to be really dusty.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found a vacuum bag just before I left the house, and I called Penelope and was like, Penelope, can you come and help? And so, Penelope, you can tell about your...
I was the dust distributor.
The Dust Distributor. What a
Yeah.
title.
I know. It was quite tricky at first, and then I sunk into the role, and I felt like by the end of it I had mastered the art of dust distribution.
Brilliant. So we can keep an eye on that. That'll be coming out soon.
Soon. I haven't actually quite finished editing it, but we're doing it very fast. So probably
Excellent.
next week.
Fabulous. Well, we'd love to hear your new song.
Okay. So obviously, normally has drums, and we have like beautiful strings and stuff in the recording, but here's the other version. Oh, and the other, it's on the internet if you'd like to listen. I don't have to keep them, to sweep them off in circles, display them round in my living room. To love them is to know how it feels to be lost and to be left. A barnacle shell and a half-used film, marrow of a bone, and a picture I drew that I gave to no one. There was no one I knew to give it to. The dark arts of preservation, the model collection of displacements, to footprint is like dust in my hair. Day comes and I walk outside and back in, so dissatisfied. Day comes and it's so clear to me, it's so dear to me when day comes, that I will be standing here mending all of it. The dark arts of preservation, the model collection of displacements. To love them is to know how it feels to be lost and to be left. The dark arts of preservation, the model collection of displacements. To love them is to know how it feels to be lost and to be left. You know, you remind me of the boy I once knew.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Now, you've been touring for this new single as well. You've done the North and the South Island. You'll be in Hawke's Bay tomorrow and then coming back to Wellington next weekend for a couple of shows.
Yeah.
So those are going to be at City Gallery, and the little bit that I've read about it is that they're going to be multi-dimensional. So I was just wondering if you could tell us what we can expect
Well,
from
you know,
these
that
shows.
was just a fancy word, but basically it means that our friend Erica Slynn is going to be doing visuals for the
Oh,
show.
wow.
And because it's such a beautiful, like it's a theatre space off to the side, some people might know it.
Lady Laserlight.
Lady Laserlight, yes, that's Erica's visual name, I suppose. Yeah, so we've got some ideas for like how to hang things, and then I'm going to project a bunch of visuals that match with the songs. And yeah, it's a sort of a tiered theatre, so, and it's got a big screen, so should look
Amazing. That
cool.
sounds so interesting. It
Yeah.
sounds like it's going to be really visually attractive. I can
Hopefully.
see it already. Cool. When was the last time you went on tour?
Before this, probably me and John played a few shows back in February with some friends from America who are obviously back in America now. So that was nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the, yeah.
So it's been
next
a little
time.
while maybe. What are you enjoying most about it so far?
Oh, I don't know. What are you enjoying, Ben?
I've had too much coffee. I shouldn't comment on the things that I've enjoyed. I just won't stop.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's just having a good time in general. I don't know. It's just
Totally.
nice playing shows for people again. Really.
Yeah.
The sort of the struggle of trying to play your songs as you imagine them. It's always, you know, different rooms, different sounding rooms, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Fabulous. So we'd love another song. What have you got up next for us?
Have we got time for two more?
Yeah, we can do two more.
Okay, in that case, we'll do Goat. So this is a wee bit of an older one, but it's you know, it's got a good title. I quite like watching goat videos on YouTube sometimes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 2. I won't be the first to say I'm sorry, even if it's my fault. It's not like I don't know how to say it, it's just that I won't. It's just It's not like I have a heart of gold, but I'm honest to our folks, and I'm as stubborn as a goddamn goat. Sometimes I hurt so much when everything builds up. Don't know which way to turn to keep afloat. I'm traveling on a drowning boat. Gotta keep up, keep up, keep up the good fight. Keep up, keep up, keep up. Never lose sight. Keep up, keep up, keep up the good fight. Never let go of the light. Gotta keep up, keep up, keep up the good fight. Keep up, keep up, keep up. Never lose sight of who you are, of who you are. I won't be the first to say I'm sorry, even if it's my fault. It's not like I don't know how to say it. It's just that I won't. It's just that I won't. It's not like I have a heart of gold, but I'm honest to our folks, and I'm as stubborn as a goddamn goat.
Stunning. French for Rabbits here in the Active Live Room if you're just tuning in. What has this year been like for you?
Oh, lovely. No, I mean, it's actually been all right, to be honest. It's been a strange one, and harder for many more people than us, I think. But we were recording this album all year anyway, and it takes us such a long time to record an album because we're like perfectionists, and also we add so many layers, and it's sort of like you're feeling your way through it a little bit. So it was quite nice to have a bit of time
Yeah, for sure.
to do that, and yeah, it was good. And I really enjoyed the lockdown. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I like explored the neighbourhood. I like got into wearing like same coloured outfits every day. So,
Oh,
so
fun.
it was like all red one day, all like green the next day.
Got to try some new things as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I just wore the same outfit every day.
I was in my pajamas all the time. I didn't have any outfits.
Yeah, great.
Just lazy.
Yeah, it's perfect. Just, try these things out sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I want to touch briefly on what's coming up for you guys, because we talked about it a little bit before this interview, your album that's coming out eventually.
Eventually. Yeah.
I was just wondering, because it's in the works, if you can tell us anything about it, what sort of themes it covers, anything like that, any sneak peeks. We'd love to know.
Again, we're, being an independent artists, we, it takes a while to figure out how to release stuff, but I'd say it covers a lot of themes of anxiety, great topic there, and climate change. I touch on Donald Trump, social media.
Some big topics.
What else do I talk about? Can't remember.
What's the overflow about?
The anxiety.
Right.
Yeah. Pretty much all of them boil down to that.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like really calm songs.
I like that.
So they're like songs about anxiety that are on the surface quite calm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good approach to have towards anxiety.
Yeah.
Keep it calm.
Yeah.
Can we expect any sort of summer shows or anything from you guys?
We're playing, me and John are playing one in Christchurch. And then, yeah, it's all kind of kicks off again in February, actually, mostly for us. So,
Exciting stuff in the works there.
yeah.
Now, we do have time for one last song.
Cool. Okay. We're going to swap places. But first, I'll just tell you what it's about. It's called Money or the Bag. And this is actually new. We haven't played it before on the radio.
A radioactive exclusive.
Yes. Yeah, so Money or the Bag is, I wrote it in America, and I actually accidentally named it after It's in the Bag, which is a TV show from like the 50s through to like maybe the 2000s that happened in New Zealand, so it's really obscure. But that's it. So,
Amazing.
Just doing a bit of swapping around. One, two. The money or the bag, your dream or his hands. If only I could have both of them, 'cause it's the best thing I ever had. The sting or the bee, it's not easy. One suffocates you, the other raises your chance to be happy. I'm not gonna leave you, but I can't believe you that I'll never be second best. By the time that you prove it, all the things that I'll be losing, it will be me with a baby at my breast. The washing all the piles, the dishes run for miles, and you'll be at your office desk. My did getting dust, my dreams begin to rust. Always knew it would be something I regret. A life or a dream, call the submarine. If I could sing right under, avoid the rain and thunder, I would never have to second guess. I'm not gonna leave you, but I can't believe you that I'll never be second best. By the time that you prove it, all the things that I'll be losing, it will be me with a baby at my breast. The money or the bag, the money or the bag could be the best thing I ever had. The money or the bag, the money or the bag could be the best thing I ever had. The money or the bag, the money or the bag could be the best thing I ever had. The money or the bag, the money or the bag could be the best thing I ever had. The money or the bag, your dream or his hands. If only I could have both of them, 'cause it's the best thing I ever had.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Ben, Brooke, Penelope, and John of French for Rabbits for joining us today. This has just been an absolute pleasure. It's been so good to have you here.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Thank you.
Where is the best place for people to keep up to date with what you guys are up to?
Probably any of the 3 social media platforms.
Mhm.
Instagram, maybe.
Yep.
It's the best one.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And then you can also catch you guys at City Gallery next weekend. Tickets are available from the City Gallery website.
Yeah.
So head along and check that out. Of course, a big thanks to New Zealand On Air Music for everything that they do as well. Ka kite, everybody.
Friday, 3:30. Every week a new band. In the studio. Brought to you by NZ On Air.